I do not have the proper glass, and that's just something we're all gonna have to live with. So merry meet and welcome. I'm Taylor, and today we're going to be doing the Milke Master 2000. So as you guys may or may not know, I am sober, so we're going to be doing the completely sober free one, and I'm really excited. I do not have the proper glass, and that's just something we're all gonna have to live with. So with that, let's go ahead and get started with this Milke Master recipe. Merry meet again. So here we are to start off our Milke Master. So something fun with this, I was going back and forth on how original I was going to be to the recipe, because it's really just an ode to Joey's commercial about pouring milk. So there's not any really additional reasoning as to like why she chose these flavors. So this is another drink that I think you could just have a lot of fun with, playing around between the ice cream as well as the syrups. But I was able to find the syrups, so I was like, okay, we'll try this all out. How fun. So I have about a scoop of ice cream in here, as you can see, or maybe you can't tell, but it is the So Delicious dairy-free coconut vanilla bean ice cream. So we have about a scoop in here. I don't have a shaker, again. I'm sober, so I don't have any of the fancy stuff, so I'm using a blender cup actually, and I'm hoping that'll give me at least somewhere close to the desired result. And then for what she calls for 1/2 ounces of both a cold brew syrup, but I just found this coffee syrup, and then a chocolate syrup. Oops, sorry. So I found both of these at the chef store. If you have a chef store near you, I definitely would recommend checking them out, because they have so many different flavors, and this can really just up your game if you're someone like me who likes to have coffee every morning, you can start making your own lattes, and it's going to be a lot harder to spend $5 on a small cup of coffee that you can make within minutes. I guarantee it. But I also don't have a little thing to weigh 1/2 ounces, so that's a lie. I just realized glass measuring cups weigh out 1/2 ounces. That's my previous alcoholism telling me that I only one of those like little Turner things, you know, the hourglass things that's like 3 ounces on one side, 1 ounce on the other side. Okay, so we have our measuring cup. I will say the very first line is 2 ounces, and so I'm going to go ahead and mix both of these to try to get up to 1/2 point of that line, because that'll be 1 ounce total. And I've already done too much, I believe. At least it's the coffee or chocolate one. Okay, now for the coffee one. Okay, so it's definitely closer to 2 ounces, so this will be super fun. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have like more ice cream, but yeah, we'll just pour these in here. And then we'll just shake it up using our blender cup. It also calls to strain it over into the glass. I couldn't determine why, because it doesn't call for ice or anything, like not even to pour this over. So I can only assume it's for like ice cream chunks and whatnot. And I'm just gonna lean into it instead of worrying about straining it. But yeah, so. Definitely feels like something has changed. Feels frothy, so we're gonna go ahead. This is the glass we're gonna be using. It calls for a coupe glass. I just recommend Googling it and you'll understand what it is, because that's what I had to do. And I was like, oh right, I definitely don't have that. Yeah, it's for those ice cream chunks. Oh my gosh. So even more reasons why you want a coupe glass. It's a very short glass, I will at least tell you that. Because yeah, I don't think I can turn this without the whole thing shifting. But there's that, and then it did call for an espresso bean, just to be lightly grated over the top. And there we go. So if this was in a fancier glass, than if this was at a good side angle, I'd be able to show you. Ooh, that smells so good to have that like neat little thing on there. But then in theory, because you can make this alcoholic, it would just be like a nice little glass. I'm pretty sure they actually recommend this for like a breakup or something, which I just think is funny, because she has other recipes for like that one episode when they're all like in their PJs just slurping down that smoothie. I'm gonna stop rambling. This has been the Milke Master 2000. This is honestly it. So I think that's why I'm rambling, because I want to give you guys more, but unfortunately this is the best that we can do. You're right, I should taste test this before I let you go. I'm not gonna lie to you, my senses were like, immediately, I used to have espresso martinis all the time, so my senses immediately told me I was gonna be having one, and I kind of panicked before remembering. Obviously there's no alcohol in this. It is pretty good. Because of the ice cream I use, I can still get a hint of coconut, but honestly it kind of adds to the richness of the flavor to help balance out that extra chocolate and coffee. So it kind of really worked out in my favor because just nothing in here for you to see, but because I over poured. But yeah, this is pretty delicious, pretty yum. I definitely could turn this into like a quick milkshake if that's also what you're vibing for. And like I said, you can play around with the syrups. So I'm gonna let that be there. This has been, again, the Milke Master 2000. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.